so many people start writing online, and 99% of the people, they're kind of reaching a friends and family audience that they're already that they know personally on LinkedIn, and probably not really any strangers. And how do you account for you being such an outlier?
You mean in terms of just sticking with it, just consistency, or?
Yeah, that you've really built also, an audience and a huge audience, reaching over 40 million people. I mean, kind of crazy. Right. Sometimes it's just a number, but when you actually take a step back, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I guess it's the consistency also that drives the results at the end of the day, right? So it's kind of like the same thing. I would say that a big part was that I started it as a fun-driven thing. That was sort of, I was passionate about it. I had fun writing. I always had fun writing, even in school, doing essays and things like that. And then I sort of picked that back up, and I somewhat professionalized it, right? I gave some more structure to it, and then having the blog and creating a newsletter and so on, and creating some accountability to the audience, even if the audience was super small in the beginning. I think it took me 6 months or more to get my first 1,000 email subscribers. So it was like a long time. It didn't take off like a rocket ship or anything.
How often were you posting in those first 6 months?
I think I started with the almost weekly schedule, doing these mini posts, and then I got more into case studies and more in-depth content, and then I was posting probably 2 to 3 times a month for a while.
Okay, so not even a huge volume, but you're still kind of testing it out.
Yeah. No, initially not. I went from short to longer, and then just kept exploring. But I think, the fun part, the accountability part that sort of came with it, and then the other thing, I think there was a little bit, it's probably the smallest factor, but it is a factor, is I always get competitive about things. So I was playing video games in high school and trying to compete with friends for gamer points and things like that. And so there was a little bit of, once I started being also in this sphere and talking to other people, there was a little bit of sort of competitiveness to it. Not in the sense that, oh, this guy's in the same niche as me, let me try to get more email stuff. It's more just a general kind of, okay, this person is posting a lot, what can I do? So just as a motivation kind of thing.
Yeah, it's interesting. As a side thing, I interviewed Nicholas Cole, and he was talking, he was one of the best World of Warcraft players in the country in high school. And so he became interested, and he did like hundreds of videos, I think, for that. And so then when he switched to writing in 2014, he had that base of understanding storytelling and so gaming was he knew what it takes to improve as a gamer and move up a scoreboard and things like that.